project 4 years later.
4 years now.
How many? 3.
3?
Pretty much. 8 years? What was it? 2?
Yeah, it's back, 15 years.
Oh, remember when we started it? With that
here it
guy
comes.
at the porno site?
Yeah.
It was like in lieu of... He
Estradasphere.
wanted Estradasphere to do porno music.
These are the days.
I've been trying to get involved in it.
Where's the audio?
That was the origination. And he even has a credit on here.
Is that Naked Lotus?
No, that's my thing.
Who's TKO?
That's him. It's the porno project. Little known fact for you all.
That might want to go down a little, Steve. I don't know.
Is this recording now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're on the commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live
Did they get the porno bit?
to the world.
Yeah.
I hope they did.
I think that's on there.
Ooh, Bryce.
I like starting with Brass.
This part here took 2 years to this animation.
How did this animation come to be?
We actually made this animation before the band was formed.
The reason, wasn't it
We
the
had
band
Koreans
formed
work on
to give something to put this animation
Oh
to?
yeah, because we
It's
came
the Lord of the Rings. Estradasphere.
and watch it. It plays backwards right here. This is it backwards.
Stick it in.
So how about we introduce everybody? So say your name and who you are.
Tim.
He's Tim.
He
I
plays.
don't need any introduction.
Tim plays the bass in a band called Estradasphere.
Okay.
I'm Chip.
They said louder.
Chip, I edited the video a lot.
I'm Dave, and I had a lot to do with this, along with Chip. Many hours.
I'm Mark. I designed their website.
And I'm James, their first fan.
Bob.
I'm...
That's Bob. On the screen.
Bob's not here. We should get Bob here.
Hey, who's the last person?
I'm Dr. Mystery, and I'm the ghost.
Wow.
Steve, are you talking? or not?
Yeah, I'm Steven and I'm the taper.
Steven the Tape.
Yeah, this is the most exciting part of the video.
That's
Let's
true.
get the introductions out of here.
Why don't we start over?
Good idea.
You want to?
Yeah. Because I think you got to do the intros.
The porno thing was good. I don't know if we can.
Well, see, this thing doesn't rewind.
What?
The VCR.
Just keep it going.
It doesn't rewind.
Oh, let's keep going.
Keep it
All right,
going.
this is a good commentary.
Okay, someone say something about
Steve's
this.
VCR.
Steve's VCR side.
Steve's VCR.
Okay, the Estradasphere
That's
DVD.
great.
Look, there's Timba.
Yeah,
Scary.
dude, I was
There's
there. I remember
John.
that.
John's crazy.
How did it
Hey,
feel
look,
to be
it's
on
Dave.
stage playing the instruments during a
Oh,
show?
that was San Francisco. Greg passing on the yoga shorts.
Okay, here we come.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. I did yoga, I think, for 3.
So Tim
It
down
was,
Wait, you guys don't have the legal rights to use this footage, do you?
Oh, well, that's me walking at Burning Man pretending like I'm selling stocks.
And I did not tape
What do you
that.
mean pretending?
my very shaky
Oh,
camera.
okay, well, I really
That's actually
wasn't,
our
but people
backyard
thought I
legally.
was.
People were really pissed off.
Yeah, they were
actually.
like, why are you bringing this corporate...
That's me before I turned into a cock.
I thought you looked really good there, Mike.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
That's your image.
The
I
most
think.
focused I've ever seen you. I mean, there's people in the audience, you can see their face. They're legitimately...
This was
Mesmerized.
edited
In a
porn
trance,
place.
I think. They were in a trance.
This was our first 2 weeks in porn right here.
Yeah, we did this all at the porn site. Or not the site, the porn
Is it nice?
center.
The porn center.
Oh,
I think
it
that
was
guy
all
actually
wood,
died.
octagon
There he is.
shape.
Who's that?
Scarlet.
The
One
guy,
to
he
believe.
was really into what you were saying, obviously.
Oh yeah.
And then he died.
Now, what's with the can you explain the fire that was
Yeah.
at some of these shows?
Just trying to get more people... to the
Sexual
show.
element, draw the crowd in with fire and ladies.
So that was the It's Understood CD release party.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Right.
What was
And-
the date on that?
Oh,
Where's
what
Carl?
was
March
it? One-
9th?
Yeah, 3900. And you had 2 stages, one for the performers and the other one for the band.
I must.
The band were performers.
I
gotta
can't
say,
say with
Chip edited this very, very well. I think he spent a lot of time. In
Very
the
well.
porn place
Yeah,
doing
on the
this.
first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it was all downhill.
Then it went-
Then you
Hey,
just
now,
fast
hey.
forward to the all the way through.
Oh, my brain was tickled during this part.
This is a very well done sequence.
It is. There's
The
Tim
slow
again.
mo right
There's
there.
a-
It's
there's
just
me.
amazing.
There's those crack guys we stayed next to.
This is the part of
Isaac.
the song where the metal kicks in.
Yeah, you know,
symbolic male.
we tried to
Oh, look, hey, Timba's here.
Hey,
You know, we
Timba
tried to
showed
make
up.
it more intense. So it
Timba
wasn't
Harris,
metal.
everybody.
James, you're bald.
I know I'm bald.
He committed.
Yeah, everyone look.
Everyone at home
Recording
look
the
at James.
commentary right now, Tim.
This is part of the commentary.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the lyrics there still, you know?
I don't even know the lyrics anymore.
Will they miss me Monday morning?
What is Monday? Yeah.
I think those are some of the greatest lyrics
You need
ever.
Thank you.
It says it all. Those 3 words. Will they miss me Monday morning?
Wait, watch this part where Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob's actually clapping in a polyrhythm that I can't see. Yeah, Timba.
Triumphant hippie chick.
What a
Oh,
joke.
Bob.
What a joke.
I think Chip and I really wanted to capitalize on Bob.
Oh,
at least
wow.
at this
David
moment.
Posnantz really did great.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah,
happened, his wrist
amazing
got
balloon.
So far, so above and beyond.
those hats.
Over here.
It's the best balloons. There he is. That was
I
David
miss him.
Posnantz.
That's cute.
Remember that?
Yeah, that old lady
How about that?
She was the best.
tried to ignore him.
I remember that.
She was actually,
She bakes really good.
Oh, there's our backyard.
Burning Man.
No, that's not Burning
That
Man.
was. I mean, that was
That
not
was our
burning.
backyard.
That was our backyard.
Set up very similar to the Burning Man
Backyard.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the inspiration for the entire album.
Oh my god.
Pass in a
How'd
second.
you guys get the rights to use that?
Summer
They were
is the
gracious enough.
season of fools.
We never did.
Now, Chip, what was the point of breaking up the interest of the audience?
Uh-oh. More speaking,
Well,
Bob.
we needed to get into some of this stuff. So
I always get the feeling that David's talking about us selling out right here.
Really from themselves and from creativity. Estradasphere is just
Well,
showing
it's my
people
fault. I
from
had him
perspective.
talk about,
It doesn't have to be one
you
kind
know,
of music,
selling out
one
kind of
kind
stuff.
whole branch with various things all together.
Look at that. He's just amazing.
Well,
I agree with
T-Rex
that.
ripping a poodle apart. You gotta give him credit. Come on.
Oh, dude.
That's
That's
bad.
pretty rad.
Look at those hats.
Look at Jason Sudeikis.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody twist balloons at anything close to what this guy does.
Remember how we made him make a bunch of beforehand so it appeared that he became
Yeah.
a balloon maker?
Yeah.
He made those
And
He beforehand? still got
Made a
injured.
lot. Yeah, he blew up a lot of balloons.
I'm leaving. That is fraudulent.
This was my favorite show, I think. Well, besides the time I played at all girls Catholic school.
That was my favorite show. Too.
I don't want my parents to know about that one, Dave.
I was in high school.
Oh, they're not going to listen to the commentary.
I'm just kidding.
Teach those Catholic disciples not to tell anything.
Oh, here comes my scene.
Really needs a balancing
Countervalent force.
Yeah, we really tried to get
There
Vergon
I
in
am.
this. 'Cause I knew it was
That's, wait, here it comes again.
I was like, we gotta put Vergon
I
in there.
blinked. I missed it.
It's James's
There you
15
Oh,
seconds
okay.
of fame.
That was it. Now there's one more scene near the end.
That was great.
All right, I timed it. I have less than a second.
Pure talent. Pure talent. I mean, this guy could really hold a crowd.
Yeah. That's why we chose them because, you know, like they were getting really restless and right, we sent Bob out there.
Nice look for you, Dave.
How'd you guys meet Bob?
We met him at a bar.
He came up and
He tried to hit on every single one.
He was hitting on us. Yeah, now I think about
for
it.
very
Yeah.
many
His
months we were
smash
actually
is-
scared of him.
This
I
is
remember
one-
you
this is one of the
guys-
best things that Estradasphere ever did.
I remember you guys practicing this in the Chevron parking lot.
Chevron parking
Because
lot.
we were at the high school and the security guy came and kicked us off the front lawn.
And I think I choreographed this.
And obviously we practiced a lot.
Tim, did you resequence all these songs?
Watch Jason
No.
look at me
Oh,
for
like-
every move.
Build them up myself. I'm downloading the
Jason looking at you.
I've actually uncovered.
Scene used again.
Steve probably has the bootleg of this.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the whole song.
Yeah, I
You
do.
had to chop the song up a lot.
And you're fly, Timba.
I am,
Yeah,
but
we're
you know
sing- we're
what?
singing
This is
those.
the old
Oh, that's
Estradasphere.
right. The long-haired Timba.
Well, this is the It's Understood era. We've entered the new era.
Boy band era.
And we're about to enter another era.
What is this era that
This
we're
was
entering
before
into?
they could sing very well.
This is full on It's Understood 911 era.
You need to bring back the fog machine.
It was a good time. It was glorious.
I have that fog machine.
Yeah.
I've touched
Yeah,
these girls.
the like 4 girls that crowded up to the
night,
front of
too,
the
I think.
stage, so it looks like there's a crowd.
Oh, here we go.
What a joke.
Who was that?
That's my brother.
Oh, the orange hat.
What's his name? Brett?
Nope.
Now, what was the basis of the inspiration when you guys wrote this song?
Did
We
you
didn't
just
write it. Ricky Martin wrote it.
Oh, I've been duped the whole time.
I think this is the second most played song.
Did you hear that though? I made it through 8 bars of music without fucking up on the trumpet.
That trumpet up. Loud.
Let's see if I do it again.
You're dragging a little.
Bro, it's supposed to be drag. That's the style.
It's like he's
But no cracks. No
got a
cracks.
tan.
Those 2 8 bars in a row.
Backstage.
He doesn't have
Oh, that's a good
material,
haircut.
so he gets it.
Oh, it's Joey.
George looks so
Yeah, there
cute
was
that
nothing.
night.
There was no camera. Scary enough.
All right, you got to give Nia credit for pretty much
Wearing
yeah,
a
Nia,
t-shirt.
Yeah, she's.
death metal
San
cheerleaders.
Jose to do this.
Oh
He owes me
Yeah,
money.
somebody there for a second.
How much does he owe you?
Was it Little Kid?
Thousands.
Whoa. Oh, from the guitar.
That was Ricky.
Oh, Little Ricky. Oh,
The specter of Ricky.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh, locking up.
The fake enthusiasm.
People really think that we're serious.
That's a good shot.
That is good. They're actually standing on the second stage we constructed, or John constructed, I forget.
And that stage was built on top of quicksand.
Back.
That's a
yard
backyard,
again?
yes.
Backyard.
Back there.
Jesus, the background looks terrible.
Now, did Naya come up with the death metal cheerleaders?
Yeah, who came up with the death metal cheerleader thing?
Naya.
How did
Nice.
that start?
Naya's organized the whole thing. We didn't even.
Yeah,
had
she
nothing
was
to do with it.
hardcore.
Where'd that skull come from?
Oh,
That's hers as well, I believe.
my collection of skulls that I keep in my room.
I think that's Rex husband.
Slow
You
motion
did not know
John
about
Cena.
Stephen Reysen's skull collection?
It's out there somewhere.
So what happened to that Les Paul, Tim? That Jason's playing right there.
Joey lost it.
Uh-oh.
That's why he owes you thousands.
Yep.
That's why he's not here tonight.
Yeah.
Where did he lose it?
That's why I moved to LA.
Is it your dad threatening to take your car or something if you don't get some money from it?
That's right.
Really?
Oh, hey.
Alright, guys.
First half. The whole movie's only
I
20
like
minutes
Okay,
this
long.
say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, nice hat, pal.
Anyway, second half was a little bit more low budget.
Like everything.
How long did that collage take you to make, Dave? That's very good.
And we'll kind of give you
I did a couple
insight
minutes.
into our new inspiration.
I did it for the video.
Is that Meshuggah for you?
That was real friendly there.
Yeah, I know it's cheesy.
Who made that poster?
I did.
This is definitely my
Oh,
favorite
what country
part.
were you guys in?
Yeah,
during
this really.
scene?
Yeah, Tim was really uncomfortable here. I remember. Spreading lice around the whole
Chuck's bugs.
There he is.
Look at that. That's just genius.
When is this going to be in an album?
Some people don't know that Mono Man is in ISS.
There he is.
I think written on the spot.
Yeah, and I'm not too stoked. I'm trying to take a nap
Yeah.
in the back with Chuck's
Isaac
bugs.
doesn't look so stoked either.
This is the tail end of the tour, so I think we're all pretty done.
I mean, for someone to not hail this as an instant genius, I just gotta wonder about those people.
Look at his dimples.
Dave was always wrong with his times.
I was really close.
Dave, you are so far off every time.
There's my ex-girlfriend who broke my heart. I wrote a whole album about it.
She looked like a watch.
It's her wrist.
At least you turned it into something creative.
Something positive.
It's on tape now.
And she made the cover for this movie.
This is where I can't take anymore.
Oh, that's a great line.
Crazy goat man.
This is where-
Tim was not too happy.
He's making fun of the trip that they want to take to White Sands.
Oh, the hippie shit.
Yeah.
Timba don't like my side.
Oh, that water was the best. Ozarka?
Still is.
Apparently.
Nestle.
You know, Ozarka is owned by AOL Time Warner.
What isn't?
That's why it's so good.
There he is. Probably the
No,
best
this
thing
show-
that ever came across the Stratosphere.
This show, like,
Who was this guy?
it was funny. I was playing this whole show and my parents were there, and like I didn't know what was going on the screen behind me this whole time with Mono Man. I'm just sitting there
me
playing, all inspired, you know. And then I look back at the video later and see like Mono Man just like
With that dildo.
whapping himself in the face with a huge dildo. My parents after the show are just like,
projected
"Oh, that
larger
was
than
very
life."
nice, very nice show." I had no idea. I was like, "Yeah, you
It
know."
really helps the integrity of the music.
The manhandle.
Oh man, this song's gonna take forever.
Oh, 20 minutes.
Well, maybe we should let's
the smoke?
explain. I wanted to at least say that the original footage for this was probably 40, at least 40 hours of tapes. You think so?
That's okay. Remember all that? Well, why don't you guys talk about a little bit how you approached?
Yeah, I didn't. I got out. I stayed out of that. So, Dave, what did you do with the tapes?
Well, I got all the tapes from Mari, who was previously mentioned. Really nice lady. She dubbed them all, and I had about 14 tapes to go through, and I just selected times, and then we just captured. I think we did a major capture, which took
So you
about
decided what you wanted to capture as
Yeah.
opposed to dumped everything in.
like 6 hours worth of stuff, and then I think then
Well, just out of just because we had no
White
equipment and no funding, really, everything had to be dubbed probably twice onto VHS. So everything, the video is like second generation,
Pretty grainy.
video.
You had to do it piece by piece because of
We had
Disk
no hard
space.
drive actually, so we could only work in the temporary
I
drive.
did it all in floppies.
Was that pre-hard drive technology?
we started at a pretty good computer at that guy's spot, right? The porn place.
Oh, okay.
And then he started, realizing this was going to be way too long. And we looked into Porter Computer Lab, and I had a staff ID, I think, or maybe I didn't at the time.
I was still a student.
You're still a student, okay. We basically did this entire 2-hour thing on Mac 35 or something like that.
41.
Mac 41, left-hand corner of the computer lab.
It was
For
the
about-
best one. It was the one that had 2 decks and 2 TVs.
Yeah, had it. Anyways, we were there 9 months. I remember doing the final. We did the final mix during finals week or something, where we occupied the entire table.
This is where I'm taking my solid Mono Man in the back. It's also he's like, "Oh, so sensitive."
that Where Is
heard that
George is a Guns N' Roses reference from their Don't Cry video.
Really? You think? I don't think that's who's put out there. I guess so.
It's also in a reference from Estradasphere.
Oh yeah.
So you suck.
Wasted talent.
Yeah.
Pure gimmicks.
Pure gimmick.
Yeah,
No, that's during Tim's bass
Most
solo.
off on
Did we
me.
turn those off too? Oh, we
Bass
turned those
tricks.
up?
Oh.
Bass
He's being-
tricks.
He's being sarcastic because it wasn't pure gimmicks.
It's
That
just
was
like
why
that.
was funny.
Well, there's lots of Timbas now. For the girls.
Yeah.
Relax, ladies. There's plenty of me to go around.
Trippy.
So how
So
did
what-
Mono Man how did Mono Man get in the band?
Got forced.
Yeah, he's just was there.
And what's the story with Mono Man?
Yeah, when was the first time?
He came back from Colorado, right? And he got mono. And so we're opening for Bungle at Palookaville, and they were opening for us or
No,
something.
it was way before that.
Well, he came up on stage at that show, I remember, and like sprayed beer all over the audience
Not just beer.
when he had. No, that was at Palookaville. I remember being at
First
Palookaville.
one that performance?
Probably, yeah, it was probably the Catalyst. But at that one, he was just like spraying beer all over the audience, and he had mono, and he was like going up to girls and like trying to kiss him, and they'd be like, "Ah!" And they'd go to kiss him, and he'd be like, "Wait a second, like, I'm not fucking around. I really have mono." They're like, "I don't care." They were kissing him.
Well, I thought that he just took a bunch of water, put it in his mouth, and spit it all over the first row.
Yeah, well, it was
I remember
beer,
that.
but yeah.
Oh, it was beer? Okay. Poor people.
In New York, oh my god. He had like an Anchor steam bottle. Just slamming it on his head as hard as he could, trying to break it.
After he was talking about why he doesn't eat Ethiopian food, remember?
Yeah.
I don't want to mention why, but...
Oh, that night, dude, the New York show.
He was trying to compete with me because I took off all my clothes.
Yeah, you took off all your clothes. That was an
we
eventful
couldn't find
night.
that video for this. It was weird. I had it at one time. And
That's better.
disappeared.
Maybe the porno guy got it.
So Joey that night wound up in that little side bathroom.
Yeah, it was like
Just the
piss on
most
seat.
disgusting bathroom you've ever seen, with like piss all over the seat. And his head is just like resting on the side. George goes in and he like picks up his head and moves it and takes a piss and then puts it back down on the seat.
Life on
So
the
he just
tour.
got involved somehow. I don't know. And then he was definitely. He came on that tour, the Secret Chiefs tour, and was paid $1,000 to be Mono Man. He was only Mono Man like
3
4 or
nights.
5 times.
He earned it
But
though.
he stole
He earned it the last one.
Yeah, it was worth it just for that show.
Not just that, but Austin. Remember when Mike and him had the battle royale,
That's a pretty good battle.
and he
The
flew
wrestling
off the
match.
stage, like head first on the floor or something.
I didn't remember. I mean, I remembered
Yeah.
it, but I didn't remember it as.
Body
I thought-
slam.
Yeah, that was worth some money. She's actually.
Headbanging.
We
to,
actually
jazz.
extracted this. She's dancing to a whole different song, and we put
You
it
don't
there.
say.
Or it just looks like more like she's a freak.
In a good way.
Oh yeah.
Totally. Yeah. No, I mean, she's great.
Ooh.
What a good guitar player.
Yeah, nice response to the
And where is Jason?
ideas of the guitar player, dude.
Oh, there I am.
Hey, Jason.
Oh, was I doing something?
Oh,
Yeah, it was good.
I learned that in jazz.
Jazz class.
Jazz class.
Oh, I remember this.
So how'd the band meet each other? Let's explain the evolution of the band for those who are interested.
we have
I think
tell
we
a
should
story.
explain Dave's first impression of Jason is classic.
Okay, a short version. This is the first Estradasphere probably, connection that I made. Was meeting Jason when I first got to Santa Cruz and I tried out for jazz bands. And I was looking on the board to see if I got into the jazz band, and I got into both of them. And this guy comes up, really tall guy. He's wearing like blue shorts, orange socks, tennis shoes, some kind of satanic shirt.
Didn't he have the porno mustache at that
Had a
point?
mustache, like red 80s sunglasses, and an orange beanie.
Like a Hitler mustache?
No, it was
didn't
just a
have that.
little guy. And the first thing he says to me is, well, actually doesn't say anything. He just looks at the board. He starts talking about himself and all this stuff. And and then I was like, oh, hey, you're Jason? You're a guitar player? I said, oh, cool. I'm in your band. He's like, doesn't say a word. He just looks at me for about 10 seconds, honestly. And it's just like, do you read?
I thought you were gonna say. He said, "Are you good?"
No. First thing he says, do you read? Because if you don't, I know a guy that does.
Oh, that's typical Jason.
Anyway,
Jason's
so that
not
was,
here to defend himself.
that was Jason. Another time, Jason asked me, he's like, dude, after he told me he was a complete misanthrope, he said, you should move in. Come live with us.
Did you say misanthrope?
Misanthropic person. I guess, I don't know if that's a word.
So the first time I met Dave, we were at a party at Mike Seifert's house here in Kresge at school, and he's playing bass. Mike's playing drums, and Dave's on bass, and I've never seen Dave before. I'm sitting there with my overalls on and my Grateful Dead shirt on. I'm like,
Highly improvisation.
damn, that guy's pretty good. He's doing all the drummer fingers on bass neck.
It was a fretless,
tapping
too, I
and stuff. Fretless,
I
yeah.
don't know.
I was like, damn, that guy.
I remember that
pretty
party.
good. Blister
Dave
after
arrived at the door with a bass saying, I'll be your bass player tonight.
I was sick of the drums or something. I don't know, how else did we meet? It was.
Speaking of bass.
I met Tim in front of Kumba, I think was the first time I met Tim.
The Dave Weckl show?
No, actually, I think the first time I met you, yeah, maybe. And then you came over and we
Yeah.
jammed on some metal in that garage.
That's
and everything.
right.
That was like our first connection.
Yeah.
And then John, I just played with in jazz band.
Yeah, I was in class with John, but I met Jason and Tim at we were playing in that Kurt Weill thing at school, and I was playing trumpet or violin or something, and they figured they'd abuse me for my sight reading abilities, the fact that I could play
Yeah, you came in
a
late.
couple instruments. And so Jason invites me over after rehearsal one day, and I go over there, and he proceeds to like play me about 15 different CDs of the fastest music I've ever heard. Like 20 seconds of each one. Check out how fast this is. Evo and Turok.
There he is.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm trying to be the new
Slap
model, man,
myself.
but it isn't working.
You slapped yourself at that concert before in San Diego.
Slap myself silly.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a low point in the tour. Possibly.
John didn't like it very much. I
Lowest.
slapped myself.
You didn't like it because the audience members weren't paying attention or something, or
They're
like.
just clapping off time, and I think I was at a peak of sexual frustration. I was like a volcano.
I remember that. My grandma was at that show too.
Yeah, you're
Good you.
It's like a volcano.
Volcano.
Ready to
A plugged volcano.
Yeah.
A sealed up volcano.
Down St.
Bro, here
Helens
it
on
is. Here's the
fast.
part. Oh, you busted out of it.
Mark's drinking Shasta. A new version of Shasta. Without the fresh...
I got it from the grocery outlet.
That's it up where, Steve?
Oh, it's in Felton.
Felton, California, folks.
Steve, how do you like
Call
living
them
next
up,
to
then.
Costco?
831.
Oh, it's great. I go there at least
Do you
once a
walk
week.
there?
Once a week?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Depends if I'm going to buy stuff or just eat food.
Okay.
Because I like to get...
You get the pizza.
Free
or-
samples.
Yeah, I like the free samples and I like the $1.50 Polish
dog.
sausage and drink.
Nice.
Sometimes it's like baking soda, samples, and you're like, what?
Yeah, if I'm ever in Costco, dude, and I look at that menu that's like pizza, $1, like all those, I always think of you, Steve.
So do I do too.
Think of cheap food, think
Oh,
of me.
damn, Steve would
Blow
love
up
this.
mattresses too, I think of Steve. If it wasn't for Steve, I would have never thought to get a blow up mattress and not fight for the bed.
Yeah, it's the way to go when you're on tours.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You got it all contained.
I did enough fish tours to know how to tour.
So here we are at a major transition in the song, finally.
Finally, it's ending the solos.
Wait, here it comes.
Good, maybe it's over.
Here it goes.
I'd be so irritated if he was right behind me.
He was right in front of my mics. That's why you hear him.
Oh, I
good.
can't do
Good.
that anymore.
Yeah.
Why not, Timba?
Ah, because I cut my hair out.
Oh.
I think he needed some more tape.
Yeah, that'll help.
Dude, I was substitute teaching yesterday at this alternative high school, and I walked in, and these guys go, oh great, we got one of the cast of Friends for our sub.
That's good. I was
pretty
called,
funny.
some like 6th grade girls kept telling me they thought I was Joe Millionaire.
$4 for a beer.
Oh, you kind of look like him.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's asking for $4 for a beer.
He's got his eyes
I think-
taped open.
I think Mari gave it to him too.
That's a truly horrifying image.
Oh my god. This is being projected, and I had no idea. My parents are very open-minded, though.
That's good.
This
They
is the only
appreciated
camera.
it on our artistic level.
This is Dave.
You know, Dave, some would say that it sounds like you're kind of angry.
Yeah, well, I am. Probably.
Remember Danny Heifetz?
I don't know who's not angry.
I remember Danny Heifetz cut off his beard and his.
Oh, he
During the
shaved
show.
his beard dry at the
Yeah.
show. He
Oh,
ran
yeah.
backstage with a razor and no shaving cream and like,
Who?
He left
Shaved
something. He
up.
left
During
like
the
his
Secret Chiefs.
yeah, he
sideburns
left
or
something weird, but
Why
Was
did he
this-
do
Was
it?
this the Martini
Yeah.
Lounge?
because
Yeah.
his wife, he was gonna see his wife to be from Australia
I'm not angry
real
here though,
soon,
Tim. I'm
and
getting really sensitive.
she couldn't
Yeah.
stand the beard, so he'd grow
I
out
think
the
yeah,
beard
we
whenever he
realized
was
he
on
needed
tour.
to
Try
He
balance.
just cut it as soon as
You
he
should
was
have married
in.
someone who can't stand
I was
the
trying to
beard.
do like jammy stuff too, little like tribal African rhythms.
Look at everybody just stand there.
They're all in a
There's
trance.
nothing else to do.
We should.
Well, they're at a concert.
How come they're not spinning?
They Yeah.
They're not hippies.
I hope they're listening.
You need to have. If the concert, if they turn the whole floor into like those bouncing, those balls you go into at Chuck E. Cheese and you get to throw at each other and stuff.
They would just.
That would be so much more
We
fun
could
at
do that.
concerts.
Standing there scratching your beard.
We could
Or
do
those
that.
slides that have the rollers.
Or blades everywhere.
Razor blades all over the
blades on the
ground.
ground. Marbles.
I can see the lawsuits.
I know.
Is this still the first song?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, why did we
Fast
decide to put
forward
this
it.
first, Chip? There was some reason. Because it's a good song.
Because it's
on the
Hunger
scene.
Strike,
There was
dude.
talk of having all of the tour documentary kind of go, and then all of a sudden at the end a lot of concert. We decided to
Okay.
space it out. And so,
We're gonna change the name of the song to Preemptive Strike.
preemptive strike.
Why is that?
Support.
No answer to that.
And a quick subject change.
I guess I'm guilty of taking long solos too, huh?
It's a good solo though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nah.
I like the one at
Look at
724.
fake enthusiasm.
There's a little tweet.
July 24th at the.
Bro.
Yeah, that's some pretty good double bass there, pal.
bass.
Yeah. You know, there's 16-year-olds that can do that now. It's
Yeah.
horrifying.
I like how
Yeah,
they
you're
just
getting
popped up.
old. All the new kids are gonna pass you up.
Yeah, they're like twice as fast as me.
They were born with weights on their ankles.
Yeah.
Actually, literally.
You can hear Joey laughing.
Little train wreck, TR.
Joey caught my attention and I didn't come in for my
Joey's actually behind you here. Or
Yeah,
like,
he-
he's always poking at me. He was trying to poke at me during the solo. I remember that.
You must have been really drunk then.
He was really drunk.
Anytime he was Mono Man.
I mean, how else would
Plastered.
he making a fool of himself?
Top shape.
He's lucky he never got beat up.
How about that Catalyst show where he almost got
Dude, I saw
killed?
that guy today, the huge guy.
Yeah.
huge
Ace
guy.
Hardware.
Dude,
He's like
What's the
limping.
story?
He's like limping. He's like, oh, I can barely carry all his weight around.
Yeah, yeah.
we
What's
played,
the story?
we played at the Catalyst, and it was like one of the first Mono Man performances,
Wow.
and
One of the last,
he was
too.
throwing like the mics around, and he was just causing a lot
drunk.
of trouble, and he was super drunk.
But he also dived off stage 3 times with the microphone.
I think that was
Yeah.
my first show.
The coked out sound guy
Yeah.
didn't like that.
Yeah, and I was standing out backstage, or out in the backyard, you know, at whatever the Catalyst, and there's that huge door, you know, big heavy door, just flies open and smashes into the wall, and this like 350-pound guy comes out, and his face is purple, and he's spitting like streams of spit, and he's like, "Where's that caped Batman motherfucker? They're gonna pop his head like a zit!"
He took
Get
off
out?
without shoes. He ran back to 911.
Yeah, he ran back to 911.
Cape
He was
and,
gonna
like,
get
spandex
killed,
and everything.
like, literally
Wow.
killed.
Yeah, he was
Because
gonna get.
Callus has a
beat up pretty
reputation for, you know, being
Killing
serious.
people?
No, for
sucking,
beating people up.
actually.
Yeah, I mean that guy
They
was
also have a
pissed,
reputation
dude.
for canceling shows without telling the band.
Oh yeah, and banning bands from playing.
Well, what did he do?
That stupid old
Still
fart
doesn't
doesn't like
quite
their music.
He'll be dead soon.
Yeah, that's right.
What did he do?
Let's slip him some bad coke.
What did Mono Man do to piss
There
him
was
off?
like damaging the equipment. And
There was no particular.
But there was also that show that was
Well, it's
that
their
Hemp
microphone.
Fest.
remember, he was being Mono Man, you know?
Remember that
He was
$2,000
swearing like
guarantee
crazy.
at the Hemp Fest show
Yeah, that we took a big cut on because like 30 people showed up.
that the Catalyst took too? Yeah.
Yeah, the Catalyst is a-
was.
Anyway, back to the video.
Is this over yet?
No.
So should we talk about any other like history type stuff before we get to more interesting? Is there interesting stuff coming up?
So what was your first show like?
Talk about when Estradasphere was Outhouse. Wasn't it?
Well, that's yeah.
That's pre-Estradasphere.
I thought it was just Estrada back in the day.
Isn't Adam
Estrada,
Komoda
Jason.
in Outhouse?
Yeah. And so was Julia. Yeah.
Julia.
Anyways. She's gonna see this one time, you know.
I can't imagine who's gonna
She
want to watch
knows.
this track.
So we can say whatever we want.
I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't get this far, at least. Someone
Yeah,
say something
only
good.
publicly based antisocial guys who are sitting in front of there watching it on their computer are gonna see it.
Shut up! Quit it, Timba!
Hurt my feelings.
Let's wait till we make commentary on the commentary.
You know, I watch commentaries.
This
I
is
would
where
watch.
Timba
I do
talks
watch
about.
commentary too. I watched the Lord of the Rings one. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Is it like this?
So, no,
Yeah, it's not a bunch
you
of
learn
guys
about how they
sitting
make
around
it.
trying to make
We're
themselves
just
feel
making
good.
stupid jokes and being silly.
This is the scene where we just turned on the camera and filmed what was happening.
Hey, this was me filming.
Yeah, almost
Good
all
job.
of the
Damn
footage
straight.
from the tour is Steve
I pointed it
or
forward.
Marty.
Steve wasn't on the tour.
Marty
Like-
was
No,
being
but I went. I
projected.
remember I drove down to this show,
Oh.
You're either
and I
saying
just
the
showed
same
up without
thing-
saying anything.
Anything.
Walking down the
Literally,
street.
the whole night we
Yeah.
didn't talk. It was weird.
Yeah, I was like Joey.
But they both
At
did
least she had a
terrible
tripod.
job.
Yeah.
Commercial break. Now, when this is on syndicated.
Oh, you remember this?
Mike.
It's really an outtake, actually.
Yeah.
We just know.
That's right.
Hey, man, Mike laughing and
Dude, we were on the same level.
That's
you know?
a joyous moment.
We were speaking to each other. I thought you did a really good job on this tour, Mike.
Yeah, you.
Thanks, Dave.
Pulled off
Hey,
some
this is
great
the
things.
time George and Mike almost got
We
arrested.
were
in
almost
Michigan.
arrested for practicing this skit.
They're almost arrested for being
Where is this?
Tell the story.
Being
like,
weird, being weird guys.
being
Well, we
gay
were
or something.
we were in the midsection of a like a street, like in a grassy knoll, and we were practicing this monologue. And these, right when we were done, like 30 seconds before we were done, I see this cop car pull up out of the corner of my eyes, and these guys get out and they're like,
Watch this then.
what's going on here? And George, of course, says, it's none of your business, which immediately starts the cops off like, we get a report here, 2 guys being goofy on the side of the road. What are you guys doing? And we're like, you know, we have a right to be like, we're just standing here, we're not harming anyone. He's like, well,
You
we
never
get a
answered
call.
this question.
Yeah, and he's like just grilling us, and then I was saying we're performing for a band, opening for them, and they're like, well, you guys aren't gonna make it to your concert. We're gonna take you downtown. And George is arguing with them the whole entire time, and just saying, you know, you don't have a right to arrest us for being creative. And then right at the last moment, when he was about to take us downtown, I'm like, sorry, officer, we don't have time for this, we have to go. And we just walked away, but we almost got arrested for
Wow.
practicing this.
So what's
that
the
was
story
brave,
behind
Mike.
this?
That was a good move.
Was there a camera
Walking,
crew?
he was about, like, if we stayed around for 30 more seconds, he would have cuffed us.
Was there a cops camera crew behind the policeman?
Mike, you give
It's a
speeches
special
like this
occasion.
before every show on tour?
Yeah, 25.
I get
or
drunk off
maybe
wine
not
every night.
25, but at least 20
Every
And
night.
you memorized them all.
memorized it.
Wow.
That was very impressive.
Wine's healthy for you. A little bit of wine every
Well, I need my iron. It's got a lot of iron.
I lean by.
I got a George Foreman grill, too.
Oh, so do I. Those are great.
Don't you carry your George Foreman grill around on your person?
I take it to people's
Right,
houses.
to the song.
This is one of those second generation tapes you're talking about, Chip?
It's a magnet or something.
That's
New
New
York.
York.
C minus quality for tapers.
Oh, this is pretty bad.
That was a D.
No, just kidding. This is a great. This is a great movie.
This is, yeah, this
This
is
cost a
real
lot
town.
of money to rent out
That's-
Times Square that day to film this.
Yeah. George being very elusive.
Who got their clothes stolen? Oh, that wasn't a fun day.
See, about half these people weren't necessary on this
It's always just
tour.
the worst part of the story here.
Who's the guy on the left?
There's Chuck. Did you see Chuck?
Oh,
Oh, rewind it.
that guy, yeah.
Rewind it.
We got a twinkle in your eye.
Yeah, we couldn't put the whole thing in there, Mike, so we just went straight to the end.
You really
You had such a Vance
You ever seen,
haircut
like,
back
I
then.
know I should get that going again.
What song was this?
Meteorite. This is a good song.
This is the most played, I
Let's
think.
skip it.
No. Most played is Hunger Strike, and then
I think it's Meteorite, Hunger Strike, Levita.
Played
no
on
way.
what?
Really? When did that?
Just
Well, ever since I stopped playing
Since
Hunger
recently.
Strike because someone left the band.
And Levita Loca. Who did leave the band?
I don't know. Someone in this room.
Anyway, so this scene was,
That's not what we're here to talk about.
Steve started it.
Oh, that's a good effect on the camera. Ooh, was it sepia or sepia?
Nothing
Yeah,
but the
Chip.
best.
Chip and I just tried to make it work this video. We did our best to just
You guys did a good job.
make it work because we had some pretty shitty footage. Or not just the footage, mostly the audio.
Yeah.
This is
Lots of we
from,
couldn't use.
This captured an era. This was like, there's nothing earlier than this. This is all the good footage from that era.
this was a good show. This is Arizona,
Good
right?
commentary.
No, this is
Last show.
last show.
thank
of
you.
this-
That should go on the back,
Oh, yeah.
like in the booklet.
Oh, this is the best from the era.
This captured an
I thoroughly enjoy the commentary we are giving right now. What do you guys think about the commentary?
Just don't know about how much longer we can last.
Well,
Well, it's a comment on your
Gotta
comments
keep-
on the
let's get
commentary.
enthusiasm up, guys.
well,
What show is this? What show
I always
is
like this.
oh,
part,
this is
right?
the next.
Martini Land.
Yeah, no, this is the next night in
LA, Santa Barbara.
that
Oh,
one
this
place
is
in Santa
14
Monica.
below.
Yeah,
14
14 below. And wasn't this the same night that they had some riots because the Lakers won or something? I think so.
Yeah, the Lakers.
The
were
Lakers
playing
won,
that.
and then they had riots in LA. And when I was watching it in the bar on the
No
other room,
way.
yeah, you don't remember. What was this? No, maybe that was Tom Green.
We switched hair.
What's that guy
from
that was
this
on Tom
video.
Green that you played with?
Glenn Humplick.
Yeah, maybe that was
the
that
guy
show.
from Tom Green. What was his name?
Glenn Humplick.
Glenn.
Jason just
Well,
went
that
up.
guy must be a millionaire now.
See, we're all reading music right here at 14 below, and then like 2 years later, we lost all our music at 14 below. Now we can't play half our songs.
You guys lost all your music?
Yeah.
There's some bum out there. He's just playing all your.
You think you guys would memorize it by now?
Da 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 da.
What the hell is this shit?
How about you tell the story of the Dubway T-shirt that you're
Nobody
wearing?
needs to know that story.
Okay.
Well, they have a song and then they made a T-shirt. Next topic.
Okay.
Tell the
I
story.
bought it at a head shop in LA.
Because the head shops like our music. They heard our song
I really
live,
like that song.
and they thought, Dubway rhymes with Subway.
They also noticed the logo was a sort of parody.
It's a human
Right.
sauce on it.
Oh, this was before Buck Fever came out. This was before we had vocals in that one.
Oh look, people.
No, there's vocals later.
No, but on that.
Oh,
Oh, there's my buddy Chris Johnson. Oh, and there's Max Katz, who promotes, what is it? Max Katz promotes good vibes.
I hope he does.
we all do.
Yeah, we all promote good
Oh,
vibes.
now Max Katz promotes the mellow vibe.
No, I don't promote.
You definitely does.
Yeah, Timba gets into the I'm Avoned zone.
I like it when you hold the violin with nothing but your chin and you let your hands go, like Avon did.
Look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah, that's really good. And I also like it when you hold
That's
it
what
out.
you learn to do when you're in 3rd grade.
Really?
Whoa.
Well, why don't you go and do
Even
it?
non-violin players.
Oh,
Every
They
third
take you
grade.
aside.
How long have you had that Ghostbusters T-shirt?
I got it on that tour like a week before
Oh.
that show. And I've worn it every
More
tour
than a
since.
week.
Shh. You've had it since the movie came
South
out, right?
Carolina?
well, how about you
South
tell the
Carolina.
story behind that
Week
shirt?
and a half.
Week and a half, maybe.
Did you just do that?
Well, how
You
did
guys should
feel
tell the
that day?
story of your Chevron Deer Hunter store purchase.
Oh,
And
yeah.
how much you spent on those T-shirts at that gas
In
stop.
Alabama.
No, that was in Alabama, previous to the New
There's
Orleans.
a lot of good stuff in Alabama.
Yeah.
Man, that was. I don't think I
That was all the
laughed as hard
Jesus
as this
stuff,
time.
right?
But you also got some shirts at a gas station one time too, did you not?
Most of them were in Alabama.
We got them all in Alabama.
In that Deer Hunter store?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just a truck stop? Was it just a
It was
travel
like a
stop?
gas station.
I've been to a
too.
gas station too.
Yeah, Travel Plaza.
What
It wasn't a
the
big
religious
like-
shirts
like
too?
fried pork.
The
thing, but
religious
also-
shirts too?
Yeah, the religious shirts. And these guys are in there like laughing their
I
asses
couldn't
off.
hold it
and
back, man. I tried.
People are all staring at him like, what the fuck these guys
I
probably.
have a hat now that says Jesus, don't leave Earth without him. And I wouldn't have gotten that if I wasn't on that.
Have you talked?
A little ticket that says "Admit wanted to eternity."
The Ford sign that
Ford,
says,
Lord,
"Have you
it's
talked to the Lord lately?"
That's the best one.
Because it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
You'll actually see that. Jason actually does a little fashion show with it.
Yeah, we're rocking out.
Man, I got it. Duty calls.
Hurry back.
Yeah, step on the DAT where we're recording the commentary. Oh,
Good one, Mike. Fighting.
Mark's funny.
You know, I'd have to say Mark's the funniest person I know.
oh, thanks,
Hey,
guys.
Mark,
So the band.
you're pretty funny.
Mark's a great guy.
Mark, you're really cool.
I really
Let's talk
like
about Mark.
Oh, you guys are cool.
And you know what? Mark,
He cut
he's
his hair.
Yeah, I did. It's the first time some of you will hear about that.
So where did you guys go eat the?
We're in Mark's
did you go to
bedroom,
Burger
by
King?
the way.
I don't remember, probably.
I think you did.
Not
'Cause I was
Burger
right
King.
behind
We
you.
went to fast food. We didn't go to Burger King.
That's disgusting.
Hey,
I turned down Charlie Hong Kong for Burger King.
some people like Burger King.
Well,
I was gonna buy him dinner.
oh, were you? I was gonna say
Oh,
about
you
money
still owe
issues.
me money, don't you?
I just got back from CHK.
Oh, I burned that CD for you,
They
dude.
kind of screwed up.
Sometimes they do
That's
that.
Recipe
one show
wasn't
that I
right.
owe
My
you.
dad.
Yeah, but I haven't done
This
the
is
video.
really important commentary for
It
people.
is. I mean, people
to
should
know
know about
CHK.
Charlie Hong Kong. Charlie Hong Kong is a fine eating establishment
In Santa
in
Cruz.
Santa Cruz. If you're ever in Santa Cruz, go to Charlie Hong Kong.
It's on Water Street. No, wait.
SoCal.
SoCal.
SoCal and
SoCal.
Seabright.
You can get like a rice bowl with.
$5.
Yeah. Just
way,
call
dude,
them
it's
up
like
at
that.
831.
I just went to jalapenos with George. But
Whoa,
some
we actually
people
got that
won't go
part
there
right.
anymore.
We never did.
I'll go there.
It's just, no, when you get the vegan, you gotta know that there's chicken juice in it.
Look, there's my
Or vegan
reading,
with cheese
reading
if you're
face.
into that kind of a thing. Dave won't. He's only into LA. Sweet.
Dave is a rapper now.
Yeah, how's that new album coming, Tron?
Oh, I don't know.
It's pretty nice, man. It's a good album.
What I heard was pretty good.
It's a good
Let's
album.
put a plug for it. How do you get it?
It'll probably be out by the time this comes out.
We get you long
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. It'll
Just
be
sit-
advertised on Estradasphere.com.
Just send your money to Stephen Reysen at 226.
Today is April 24th, 2003.
Is it the 20?
It is April 24th.
Is
Holy
it?
shit.
8:55.
Oh, God.
8:55.
8:50 p.m. 1:51.
What time's the video gonna be over, dude?
What's what is it? 110 minutes.
So what is
time's it
this?
gonna
I
be
came
over?
over here to do the commentary for the other DVD.
Oh,
I wanna do
that's
that too.
later. That's in 2-3 weeks.
Are we doing
Yeah.
a commentary for that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I be involved in that one?
No.
No.
Quit.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the band because of that.
Did you see how funny
Is
that
that
ending
gonna
was
be
and
ready?
unpredictable?
Oh, a few months, and then it's also
That
another
was
3
good,
months
yeah.
to get.
We were silly. I
We
remember-
were laughing,
We were thinking something silly to do, and we did it.
but we were like still, but we were laughing.
And it sounds
And then we
really
got
complicated.
off at the end.
Yeah.
You know, like we were messing
Kind of like
up.
we're falling apart.
Get it?
Some of George's raps, that's coming up is actually in the transformation.
This is the hot tub where Tim touched Randy's penis.
All right. Anyways, previous to
Who
that,
hasn't touched?
I was filming this enjoyably because I was in the hot tub.
That's a
I
nice
think you
hot
made some
tub.
good points.
It
though,
sure
here.
is.
I've been naked in there, and
Me too.
yeah, it's great. You know what? I'd like to. Well, when Tim gets back. Never mind.
Just keep that thought to yourself.
Okay.
Some of his rap is in the transformation, and it's understood, but it's
Oh, here it is.
Right.
distorted. You can't-
This is the
it's a
uncensored
secret.
jacuzzi version of the song.
Controversial
Jacuzzi
remix.
20 times over and about. Shoot it like a four-leaf clover. That's the last recollection she had.
This was incredible. I thought George's reading. This is a show in Chicago where he was.
That was a glorious moment when he was flipped. It was right
Yeah,
in front of
and
my
he was still
face,
reading.
and he was still
Still
reading.
reading.
He was right there.
I think he lost his page, but he was still reading.
It was an amazing moment when that happened.
Oh, this is Jason's first show as the Dirt Ball.
What do you mean?
When he dressed up like the Dirt Ball.
Oh, I mean,
Check him out with the like You'll just have to see for yourself.
You're confusing me. I thought he was always dressed up like the Dirtball.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was his
Jason Christ is
persona.
Very respectable.
You know, actually, what? Oh, this is so brilliant.
Oh,
This
there's-
looks. That encapsulates.
There's Mono Man.
He
I'm
takes
so disappointed.
he takes so
He
whose
really,
camera is this
really
that he
is
grabs?
so sick of our music. You know, actually, I think.
Whose
you know,
camera is that? Sorry.
I think Will O'Neill, Darth.
So
Yeah,
unbeknownst.
Will is great.
Yeah,
You know
Will's
what? I made a whole bunch of discs and I sent them to Will and they came back. I don't know why. I had the right address.
Huh.
It was really
Hey,
weird.
Will, where do you live?
Yeah, it's Will.
Hi, Will.
That was like 2 years ago, Will. What happened to you?
Mono Man.
You know, one of the reasons, to get back to the Monument.
There's
thing,
Will.
There he
That's
is.
Will.
Speaking of the
Woogie.
devil.
Woogie. That's his name. Woogie.
Levels.
He has a new album actually called Beat Farm.
Is it good?
And I haven't heard it yet. He told me about it, and it's. I like the cover idea. It's a beet farm, like beets, the vegetable.
Oh, fun. Like the beat
Like the
farmers.
Dusk Beat Circus.
I love
David
beats, yeah, something like
Hunt's
that.
Oh,
Postmaster
yeah, just like
Circus.
that. You know what I'd like to hear about is the naked yoga sessions.
Huh?
Naked recording.
For naked
We
yoga.
were
recording.
mixing Buck Fever for like 6 weeks,
that's
20
the-
hours
oh,
a day. And then, there was a couple naked yoga sessions.
There was the one hike.
There was that one hike.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. And we ran down the hill.
Ran down the hill.
And
I had to
did your
hold my
balls ache?
Yeah, we were flapping, so tie him up.
I got a little problem, so.
Now, yeah.
I just have to say that Tim has the biggest balls I think I've ever seen in my life. And seriously, they hang
You
down
guys
like
can't
halfway to his knees.
You guys can't see, but on the commentary, we're all.
The most extra skin, too.
He's
You
not
remember?
saying that because I picked fights with 300-pound black guys at bars.
Well, we call that naked yoga session. Was it just? It was just a band get to know each other.
Naked.
Yeah, it was a naked
Big
hike.
Basin Park. And
Naked
we
It felt
hiked,
really good. It was a
we
great.
hiked up in clothes. Then
8
took
in
our
the
clothes
morning.
off.
8 in the morning.
Yeah, Jason wasn't there, and we were all saying how Jason's being a drug addict with his, yeah.
And,
Yeah.
so we all took our clothes.
I mean, like Advil. He was like having lots of Advil and stuff. Anyways, we were hiking up this mountain, did yoga, then we ran down completely naked.
Yeah.
Someone take over.
There's
Dave
more
loved
naked
it.
yoga.
Dave was asking me every day after that when we're gonna go again.
That's a
Jason,
humorous scene. I laughed when I first saw that scene,
So did I.
and inside I'm still laughing now.
Well, the humor
Where was this?
hides the necessity. There was
Yeah, look at
Chicago.
that.
Chicago? Oh, this is Chicago?
That was a good
What's the
show.
place?
Double door.
That was
Oh,
another good story. I was practicing my monologue in the park in Chicago, talking aloud to myself, and this kind black lady came up to me and asked me if I was hungry and offered me some bread because she thought I was a crazy homeless person talking to myself.
How was the bread?
Did you get it? What'd you say to her?
Yes.
Nothing.
Can I live with you?
He punched her in
Yeah,
the
this is a good song, dude. We should play this again.
Yeah, whatever happened to D flat hell?
Oh, what
Somebody,
happened to it?
uh,
Someone left the band.
You guys
The
should.
band.
You guys should transpose it and then rename it.
D-hell.
DL.
I really like the song though. I wish it would come back.
Heaven.
Too.
This is when we used to dress up in
Not a
costumes,
chance,
I think,
buddy.
ever so often.
Back when we actually put on a show. Instead of just coming out and saying, stare at us.
Sure as well we play music that we never rehearse.
That's Mono Man that you're seeing,
There he is.
and that's Estradasphere.
And there's just a whole look at Mono Man messing
All
with
the
George.
music in
Causing
the world.
trouble.
Everybody messes with George. It's just he asks to be messed with. You get girls rubbing his nipples and he's trying to read.
You got a blowjob once.
While he was reading, you gave him a blowjob?
I didn't.
Oh, well, tell us that story, James.
I heard it fourth person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he has a couple good points here.
Very much.
all the way out here to Chicago. I really don't think these guys were with me coming along. I don't think they're with you coming out.
dildo hanging to his leg.
Pure sausage, is that what he said?
Pure sausage fest. All you girls in the audience, are you with your boyfriend? Girls don't seem to like this kind of music.
Like I said.
It's true. He's got a point.
It's funny, I did a survey a few months ago. I sent it out with Mark's on the email list, and I sent it to everyone on the email list, and there's probably 2,000 some people on there, or at least that many emails. And about 130 people replied, and you know, we looked at, you know, the demographics, the gender, age, what their hobbies were, things like
You gotta
that.
take into account that mostly guys are sitting there
On the
reading Estradasphere emails.
And so the general person, which was like 60 or 70 some percent, was in college between the ages of 19 and 20, male. And that's basically what we thought.
Really?
That's what it was. There's no surprise.
Good. Your
Yeah,
psychology
you were right.
background is
I did it
coming
for a
out.
class, and well, I got credit. So.
I liked your flowchart of Estradasphere consumption.
Oh yeah, that's for the upcoming DVD that Mark and I are making. But we easily make it into your DVD.
All we need to do is
Change.
not change anything and just. This is John Hooley.
So what's going on here, guys?
Yeah, where
Get
is
in the
this?
van.
Is that Detroit?
No,
Yeah,
it's like
I think it is.
Detroit.
Look how goofy and
It's
humorous
Detroit.
these fellows
Detroit.
are.
Get in the van, guys.
That was when we were
Detroit.
Shaolin kick.
at Denny's and
I remember that
And
sound.
It's kinda hard to
Joey
motivate
was
people
sick of
to
waiting
try to
for
do
them to
that.
bring his tea, so he walked back in the kitchen to get it. The lady got all pissed at
That
him.
was a big night.
For you?
No, not for me.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Well, anyway.
So,
Hey, look, it's Trace Bruins of the popular band Mr. Bungle.
that's when we were eating
Look, there's
Trucker's
Mark's
Lunch.
Crab.
Sex.
What
you,
is this?
you still
House
have
of the
this.
Rock.
You still have this bumper sticker on your car, don't you, Tim?
Where's this at?
There's Woogie at House of the Rock.
Place.
This is.
We didn't go there. We chose to watch Conan instead.
Oh, you guys missed out.
Not really.
You did.
We watched Conan.
I was getting in Scottish.
I remember, like the next tour, all you wanted to listen to was
Irish.
Conan the soundtrack.
I remember
The whole
that.
time, it's like,
he was dressed-
hey Dave, what do you want to listen to? Conan the soundtrack.
It's good traveling movie.
Peabody's Down Under.
What was this? Your
That was good
coconut,
food.
your
This is food,
cashew
man.
curry?
That was the one meal we cooked after planning, like bringing
bringing
2 crates full of food and
Imagine
cooking
foods.
equipment.
Oh!
Who's that girl Jason's gonna miss?
Oh, just another
Just
girl.
some girl.
Make sure Mitra doesn't see this.
She slept with Mike.
Nah, she won't. I'm sure of it.
No, I actually.
Denver.
Is this in the school cafeteria?
This is a pretty cool theater.
No, it's in her mouth.
That was a great.
Look at that getup. No, I mean, actually look at
Nice shirt.
Dave, you need to bring that shirt back.
I don't
Tough.
have it anymore.
Tough.
Oh, we'll make a new one for you. Exactly. You know.
Look at this part, man. He's really jamming.
it. Is he playing the right chords?
What's up with that transition?
You wrote the song.
Oh, this is Timba's annoying.
Yeah, everybody's pissed at me.
That's not
Yeah, that's
scary.
creepy.
Is that Popeye?
But it's cool in and of itself. Look, he's
That's
wearing a
right.
Network Electric t-shirt, which they broke up this year, if you guys hadn't known that.
Well, this is Mike and I's real destructive phase we were going
I'm
through.
going through that now again, actually.
Although I never really figured out how to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, my mom didn't get this joke when she was watching the video. Like, that you didn't, you know, you're supposed to put a cigarette in your mouth when you're lighting it.
I didn't know that.
James
This
Earl
is a
Jones.
Conan.
That both of these images are the same.
Bueller.
How about that? It's classic.
Oh, and here we come back to the
This is a long
Martini
one.
Lounge.
Hey, another song.
Like,
Ballad.
duty calls for me.
David
Took
Bird
care of
goes
the
to
duty
the restaurant.
before the screening.
I gave it up.
I called duty calling for me next.
Yeah, guys, this was fun and everything.
Oh man.
Oh, you really leaving?
Yeah?
Oh, Timba's leaving because he doesn't care about his fans.
Sorry, folks. Timba's leaving.
I love all you fans.
All you 3 guys listening to this.
All you pimply faced guys sitting here.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
He wasn't that mean at the 729 show.
back. Hey, I'm the one that posts on the message board 3 times a day.
That's true.
that's yeah. Good point.
So yeah, what about SD Bob?
Oh, now that Dave's not here, how about that one show where we played Millennium Child first? I think it was at the in Moe's Alley.
And he played it bad.
We get to this part, it was like.
Doom, doom.
I remember that
And then
show.
he just stopped.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, everybody just basically lied down because it was just so
Well, that
bad.
wasn't that show. You're
That
mixing
wasn't
it up.
Oh yeah, you're
That
right.
was the
Slow.
He'd already quit the band by the time he played that show.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a different one.
yeah. Quit the band, even though he's the one getting paid from records and still hired for gigs.
Son of a bitch! No, I'm just
You
kidding.
call that quitting?
Just joking. Yeah, this show was a lot of fun. You know,
What was it like to be at this show?
Wasn't this your last
you know
show
it was
of the
like
tour?
you just sit there and you're like playing and you're looking out at the audience and stuff, and you're just thinking like,
You know
I'm
what they,
playing music.
you know what they say? They say the heart of rock and roll is still beating.
Well, you know what? From what I've seen, I believe it.
Oh, me too.
You know,
It's the power
this
of
is
love.
it.
it's the power of
If
love.
this is it, then that's the power of love, and back in time, it's Infinity Square.
I'm happy to be stuck with these guys.
I need a new drug.
Oh, smell it.
Oh,
Like a bunch of guys.
that's the smell of a
taking
You're
cigarette.
talking about our audience being a sausage fest.
A lot of male heat here.
It's pretty hot. Gotta get
8
naked.
guys and a can of Shasta.
Shasta.
Vodka.
It's not the
Steve's
RC.
drinking vodka.
What? I'm drinking water. It's Shasta mixed together.
Now the commentary is going to sound like shit from now on
That's
because
disgusting.
Dave cracked the window.
That's not bad.
I made it through another 8 bars without messing up on trumpet.
All right.
Pat on the back.
It's gonna taste like tape.
So we bought that beer for $4, and now here
Pouring
he
the
is.
guy
beer
behind him is like-
inside the tape and spitting. Jesus.
This place closed down, Martini Lounge.
Did it?
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone got mono. They had to close it.
Good, Larry.
Hey, there was
Yeah,
an
yeah.
actual funny
Don't worry, there's more coming. Don't worry, folks, on the commentary.
Don't turn it off yet.
No
you
need to
mentioned-
skip to the
We're
next
saving
chapter.
the best for last.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good thing I've always wanted the fans to know, and that's on It's Understood, which is this era. Is who was the one masturbating
Hey,
during?
let's not talk about that. Come on.
Who was it? You or
Hold on,
Joey?
That has nothing to do with this video, Steve.
As a record, Steve.
Because when I talk to Joey, he says it's you. When I talk to you, you say it's Joey.
Oh, it's me.
There's no masturbating. Oh, I guess.
Okay, the record is set straight. It's okay.
I want to
Millions
watch
spread
this.
into
During the
videos.
breathing instructional.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everybody
It came
listen.
after the breathing instructional. Actually.
Dave wasn't in the room. What particular brand of
Vaseline, straight up. Lots of it. To make that real slimy sound. So next time you're listening to doing the breathing instructional, it really
God
is a
damn.
very, very zen test. If you can listen to the sound of masturbation and a perverted guru trying to tell you to stick it in and still maintain your focus, I think you've really achieved a
Enlightenment.
state of consciousness. I really think there is something to that breathing instructional. I've done it before. Maybe it's just
remember- yeah.
hyperventilation. It really
There's
makes
so
you
much
feel good.
inhalation. So much inhalation.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That track
there's
isn't
like
on the
14
vinyl version,
inhalations in a row.
What a penetrate.
That's enough to make anybody
though.
high.
And in.
Stick it in.
Here, let's listen to this part and see if we actually get it right.
No.
It's rare.
Never do.
We've been getting it right lately, though.
So,
Right?
so Chip, talk about how hard it is to find songs to put on, this video.
Right now, you should press your lip against your screen.
Come on.
Yeah, you left him.
This song was obviously.
Oh, hey, my phone's ringing.
I'll get it.
Get the phone.
Let's put them on speaker.
Hey, Hey, who is that, Mark?
Who's on the
Oh
phone?
yeah.
Who's on the phone?
That's really
Oh,
unprofessional.
No, yeah. I'm sorry if I didn't. It's completely confirmed.
You have mono.
You have AIDS.
That sounds like a sexual.
You have SARS.
All negative? Thank God.
Oh, negative? Oh, thank God. That was our first experience with Theo. Tim and I went to go record or rehearse at his house before our first show with him at Theo's house, and we went in there and we
He
put
takes a
down our
phone call.
instruments, and the phone rings. He picks it up. Starts getting out of the room, you know, like he's gonna take. He's all, what? All negative? Oh, thank God.
Theo is the Mac. He's the men of men.
Yeah, Theo's a man.
He's a man.
Theo has absolutely no relevance at this point in the video.
That's true.
He's of the now era. This is the past. Everybody had long
These are
hair.
the days.
Yeah, those were the days when everyone had long hair except for Tim.
That's what happens to all bands. Why is that?
You know, Metallica is.
They have long
Turn
hair. They're
depression.
good. They cut their hair and then
Because they get married.
They get domesticated.
Women.
You know, my theory is that bands, you know, they start to get money and then they stop caring and then they just don't write they don't care about writing new songs.
So what about the scenario where you keep playing and you keep playing and you keep losing more and more money?
Oh,
Then what happens? Still cut your hair?
Dude, it depends on how much you care about the music. In my opinion.
Care about the
Joey on
music,
that
cut
one.
your hair.
That's why I cut my hair. I'm not even in the band.
I cut my hair and grew it back.
Really?
I
You
shaved
got
my
Japanese blood, man. You can grow fast hair.
I think I have.
Only half
I think I have
Japanese.
rodent blood.
You can grow a beard.
Half faster.
What was
I've got
that
a very
comment you
hairy
made
ass.
to Chip once? That
Half breed?
chill out, Cafe.
Oh, I
Chill out. He said
accused
something.
some girl of having yellow fever.
What a racist comment.
No, it's not. I had it.
You live in Santa Cruz.
I know. I had yellow
So
fever.
far, I've let him get away with it.
Yeah.
Racial slurs, because the half white in him loves the
I'm
joke.
pretty tolerant.
What?
And I'm
The
tolerant.
other half hates it, so he's pretty neutral on it.
Well
This is the
balanced perspective.
beer
you
bottle
have there,
part
Chip.
here, folks.
So this is what he did at the New York show,
A
right?
failure. Fails to break
No,
it.
this is still LA.
See, that's what I heard about ninja
The look
people.
of a crazed
The ninjas,
man.
you know, if they break it, it doesn't hurt, but if they don't break it, it totally hurts.
Yeah.
For boards and
Yeah,
bricks and
Well, if you break it, the energy goes through it.
through it, yeah, it
And
doesn't
if
hurt.
you don't break it, it comes right back at your hand.
And if you're drunk, it doesn't hurt.
This probably hurt.
Watch this right here. He's done this quite a few times.
No avail.
He's
He hits himself so hard.
Too bad you can't
Doing it for the money.
He does it
Will's
in the
watching.
same place over and over,
eat
too.
it. He breaks it. And everybody
broke it?
Yeah, he broke it on the ground.
Oh.
And then everybody around him the rest of the night was stepping on broken glass.
He hits himself in the head like 3 times in the same spot.
Music's perfect when he's leaving.
It's a pretty good blast beat there, Dave.
He was just trying to beat out the
Pretty slow
memories
one,
of
but
you
good.
two.
It's even.
Thanks.
Good job, Dave.
28 days of playing straight on tour.
Yeah.
This was a good interview, I thought.
Some have
You had something against your family, Tim.
Who was it, Mark?
Oh, that was a business call.
Oh, really? Was it an
Shouldn't
old
have
lady?
answered it.
Was it an old lady who couldn't figure out how to use her computer?
No. It was my boss.
Oh.
The manhandler.
Well, so let's tell the story of that dildo. How'd you guys get it?
The manhandler?
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. Thing's got some history.
But
We'll leave that up to the fans' imagination.
Have you heard the story of where this one girl
I
that
think, yeah. No. No,
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
I shouldn't go.
Yeah, because people and people.
Yeah.
People are people, so why should it be?
Yeah, you're already gonna have to go back and bleep out one thing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh wow, Dave with his shirt on.
Oh wow, he's a good drummer. What's he up to now?
Sounds like a bunch of racket to me.
Yeah, I remember at one point Dave won the looks bet, the best looking in the band without a shirt on.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
We had a contest in the living
You
room.
left.
All I know is that my hair reminds me of Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Maybe that's why he won.
Slap it to a Slim Jim.
Oh,
Dig it.
So is this?
I always said this shot was for the ladies.
This is just like the show off.
Well, I don't think I knew she was filming. I might have fucked up if I knew.
Oh, this was the Arizona show, wasn't it?
All my solos are the same. They start out fast and they get sensitive and then they end fast.
It's like a tribal.
just like
It's
sex.
kind of a scoop thing.
Just like sex. Fast and sensitive.
It actually goes on.
Yeah,
for
James,
about
let's hear
15
some
minutes.
stories from you. How about that one story after the knitting factory?
Oh. That was.
Barrel
Oh, hey,
house.
remember this?
Oh. How
long was
video
it?
on top of video?
Remember this scene right here? Oh, look, there's Tim.
What did she say?
That's not there anymore.
Tim looks crazy with those sunglasses.
Check this out.
Should I keep
knows
that
what I'm
quote to
talking about.
myself?
That'll be a secret audio track later on.
Are we watching the old one then?
Oh no, we're watching what they're watching.
We're watching what they're watching right now.
And right now, the people that are watching this are listening to us.
Right now.
All of them are.
Right now.
There's no other option.
Right now. Hey, check out another bass solo by Tim Smolens.
Now, who does your
Why
wardrobe?
should she's a pig?
What I've been doing lately is just pre-recording what I play live, so
Okay, just bring out the
my
charisma.
fingers get
recording it nice and slow and chopping it up, and then recording it bar by bar and then playing it
live. Yeah.
live.
Where would you be without quantizing?
This was Philadelphia, right? Where I did that yoga class? I did a yoga class, I think. for this
Oh
one.
yeah, because the girl was there.
Yeah, yoga teacher girl.
Heather. What's her name?
Who were the sound guys on this tour? What were the names again?
Josh and
Josh and Karma.
Karma, yeah. He was cool. I like
Karma Chima, yeah, Karma was cool.
He liked
Josh
the
did
yoga
our sound.
classes.
Josh has been doing our sound at the Knitting Factory the past couple shows. Or monitors.
I thought I recognized him there.
Yeah,
That is him.
it's him.
I was like, yeah.
That was a good solo.
That was a good solo.
It's a nice Wells Fargo shirt you have.
Yeah, we all had Wells Fargo shirts when Tim opened our account.
Now, what's the story of this? I've always wanted
This
to
is
know.
actually a home video of mine with some friends in Santa Monica. The Naked Lotus Clan, actually.
So
Who's the
why
guy?
is it on the Estradasphere?
Who are they?
Because we needed transformation.
So he takes a bong.
And I guess we put a little bit, pre-trans when he says transformation.
You'll notice that a sample from this clip is on the album. So that's sort of like
there you go. That's how it is.
Are you in this little video thing, kid?
That's me, with the spoon and the mask.
Nice.
Wow.
That's my friend Tony. I was in a band called Plow Posture. I played the Catholic
Who are the hands of the
Did you
back?
really play? That's not just a
That's not a joke. No.
That's fantastic.
All girls Catholic school, high school.
Bitch school.
Wait, you touched a bong in your lifetime?
No, that's some kind of a gourd or something.
Oh.
Glass gourd.
This is where it all starts.
So this is just kind of where we got the sample from, I guess. That was the idea.
That's weird in the background. It's kind of creepy. Those hands.
And it's a ninja movie, basically.
So this is what people do in high school when they don't do drugs.
That's what my ex-girlfriend said. Exactly.
There must be some truth to it.
There's lots of soda pop.
MC Wheels.
Jesse.
This was great. And did you put in the extra footage?
No.
No, we're watching the first movie.
Yeah, I'm in my full-on buck fever hunting gear.
It's just not the this video. Just,
Hey, you're wearing that same
There's
shirt, Dave.
so much more MC Wheels that we
so
need.
much we would have loved.
You missed
to
the
put in.
line
MC
again.
Wheels
Some
was so
days I
good.
just want to make the world better. Other days I just want to make your pussy wetter.
Is that an MC Wheels line?
The beep.
End quote.
That's a
Remember when
great.
he comes out, he's like, yo, I need more monitors and shit.
Give me some more of that monitor shit. 'Cause everyone was kind of like, what? Are they gonna make fun of this guy? Like, is this a joke? You know? And then he's like, yo, shit, and everyone laughs.
What the fuck's up in this place?
I didn't even know that part was there. Dave just told me where to cut it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys, that blurred out there.
Hey, what's up with
Come on,
that?
Steve.
Fuck, Steve.
Jesse's a now member of ISS, isn't he?
That's right.
Yes. And
What
this
does
was,
I say?
and this is the old Palookaville, which closed down. Was it
too
last
bad.
year, 2 years
Rest
ago?
in peace.
Really
Best
hurt.
club ever.
The end of Santa Cruz.
Well, you know that.
Seriously.
Yeah, it
Nail
really
in the
was.
coffin.
Really hurt it.
And the
But what is
general-
it now? It's nothing, right?
It's nothing.
It's for rent after 4 years.
Jesus.
And the general manager of the club Palookaville is now the booker manager of Estradasphere,
Hey,
Poco Marshall.
hey, hey.
Yay, Poco.
In the Groove Productions.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the group
dude.
production.
In the Groove,
Inda.
a clever.
Hey.
Do they have a website?
Oh,
Yes, they do.
indagroove.com.
Yeah.
It's very clever because it's like they're in the groove.
I never got it.
Oh yeah,
Groove
you know, like groove
It's
music.
one word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
You know,
got
like
that.
it sounds like in the groove.
Yeah, but in the
Usually
in
would be
the
three.
group.
Like indica.
Like da balls.
Get it?
Da-
Indica.
Bears.
one.
Da bears.
Astradasphere.
Da balls.
People bought this.
Okay, here comes Jesse's part.
No, we gotta dress up more often, dude. Dressing up works.
Definitely.
We got 2 shows
I
this
don't
weekend.
You
go to a
should.
show, want to stare at some guys just sitting there in their jeans and.
Dress up, change your name, and play the Catalyst. Adrian.
Dress up like army soldiers. That'll work.
Get
this
some
weekend.
masks.
There he is.
Jesse!
MC Wheels.
You guys should play Earth Day in marine fatigue.
Yeah.
Dress up Buck Fever birthday.
Shave your
We
head.
kind of did that one year.
Yeah,
We played the Heart
We've been there,
Spirit
done that.
Groove Festival, and we were playing metal and dressed up like.
New Orleans. Vampire's about to come out. There we go. These are the shirts that we got in Alabama. That's the Ford Lord shirt hat.
We talked about
We all went to.
Hey, let's listen to what he has to say.
I
We're
was
gonna put this at
drunk.
the beginning.
I was drinking.
So young, Steve.
Well, I was young.
Little hemp necklace.
I couldn't even grow a beard then.
How old were you?
I think I was a freshman in college, so in 19.
What else do you like about them?
Whose voice is that?
Mari.
Who's Mari?
Isn't that the name of a song?
Didn't she
So
make
Steve,
Oh.
from the world
down to a stratosphere.
which is one of
One
the
little
little
band.
bands.
Everything. Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Damn straight!
Yeah.
Oh, there's the dirt ball image. Jay's dirt ball.
Yeah.
How about Trey's?
It worked though.
How about Trey's outfit?
Guido.
Like how it smelled. Like after about 3.5 weeks
There's
of touring.
Avon.
This is
There's
the
Avon
Stratosphere
almost
with the
destroying,
Secret Chiefs 3 that they toured
Jason's
with.
guitar swinging
I
around.
think we didn't
on
know if we
stage.
were allowed to do this, right, Chip? Remember we were like, I don't know if we're allowed to do this. or not.
Joel's last show.
Well, we would have loved it. The trumpet section on this song is awesome, but we had to cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
then
what we cut it
this.
off with.
Wasn't there a different scene? Like Dave with the pipe that he like took out because he didn't want to have it in there.
Yeah, I don't think it
That
ever
scene
got
in there?
No,
No.
yeah.
No?
An old,
Yeah, there was
Paid him to smoke the pipe. And
there was an
it's on the
old
video.
rough cut
Oh, that was different.
where someone, I forget who it was.
Right there.
Well, nobody really knows what's under there.
Who's that?
Phil.
Oh yeah.
Who was that?
Secret
Phil.
Chiefs 3, right?
It's all about the ratio of girls to guys.
Now, an interesting thing, Jason came to me after we had made this movie and he's like, you kind of made me out to look like a, like a partier, kind of like a womanizer or something. And I said, well, Jay, I didn't have any other material of you. You wouldn't be in the video.
I mean,
I would,
When he's dry.
he's definitely different now, but
yeah.
this
That
was the
was the
days.
tour.
These were the days.
These were the days.
Those were the days.
Now you guys are all spiritual and grown up.
There's that shirt.
I'm wearing this shirt right now.
And who made that shirt, Dave?
That's from, I think Carl made it.
Ow!
No. Berg made it. He ironed it on.
John did a stage dive just now. It's out of camera, but he's surfing the camera, surfing the crowd.
Sorry, I was focused on the main players,
What show
the
was
music.
this? Was this the It's Understood again?
The tears there.
No,
It's
this
amazing
was
how much
this was
metal
nine-
we played.
923
It's just drums and guitar.
Drums and guitar.
Second-rate fucking bullshit. It sounded good, but it's still.
Eventually, we actually learned as a band to play this
Yeah,
song,
it
but it
sounded
took
rad.
about 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, it sounded good
The
when we.
baritone sax.
Yeah, that was really.
It was cool.
Well, yeah, you guys just yoga while we jammed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The juxtaposition.
Who was this?
Mike and Joey.
This was somewhere.
Oh, Detroit. No, Atlanta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Atlanta. No.
Yeah, he mows the parking lot, mowing the parking lot.
Oh. It's been a good night for all.
Uh-huh.
Now I don't understand that. How you could mow the parking lot when there's nothing growing.
Didn't you guys have a
Exactly.
problem getting into Canada?
Yes, we did.
It's real
James.
gypsy music.
I can't say why though.
Every year you guys have a problem getting into Canada so far. That's true.
Another guitar solo.
This last one was a
A
nightmare.
hunger strike.
I think we wanted to really, yeah.
Everybody
What do
gets
we-
2 Hunger Strike solos on this video.
Oh really?
Oh, this is the only song.
And two Hunger Strike solos for each bird.
This is the two sides of Jason here.
This is a really good solo though. Isn't this that show where everything
Yeah,
gets
it's the
cut
best.
out? Like the power goes off or something? It's in Nebraska.
Oh my god, the Lincoln, Nebraska show.
Yeah.
Where like half the stage was plugged into this one outlet that kept going out.
That was my favorite show.
In the middle of Randy's, they would like just half the instruments would stop working. It happened like 3 times.
I actually got a tape from just someone who actually went to the show and liked you guys, and we traded tapes. And that's how I got. Well, you never put it on the video. That's too bad. I got that after you mix this down.
Yeah,
can't believe
I
he's
think we had
playing
enough to work with.
Yeah, you would have had another video.
Spider-Man.
Jay does good chord solos. You can always count on Jay to do a really good chord solo.
No other objective is to get girls in the show.
I can sound, try it.
That's the best explanation of rock and roll ever.
This is the best end of a solo. Look at Timba's look on his face. He's like, where are we? Oh, I love that solo. Okay, here we are.
That was good into a solo.
I think he was into Meshuggah, just got into Meshuggah at the time, was into that
Oh, this
headbanging
guy.
out of time.
He's the best singer ever.
You guys feeling this in the back?
Oh, remember those guys
They
from
don't
Montreal
duct
that came down and stayed at our house? When they
Song is
saw
called
this,
Anal
when they saw
Duct
this, it was like, oh, that's a total pop song. How could you guys ever like that song? I guess the cool kids in Canada don't like this song.
Stop.
Well, if it's on the radio.
What he's saying.
Yeah, man, black wool, yeah. Yeah.
This is such a sad part of the video.
It is,
It's all
yeah.
winding down.
Yeah. I remember doing this part. We were like,
Oh, how was
let's get
Free
this
One?
slow.
Are they a good opener?
I really want to linger on this.
It makes
No,
it
they
feel
were on
like
the
it's
poster.
winding down.
Oh no! Jason liked it, that's for sure.
Just feeling it.
Mike. Look, this is your first show.
My first successful
Fort
healing.
Collins?
We all wear some kind of
Is that Fort
mask.
Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where we met the guys from Sypholic, who later became, somehow tied to Estradasphere.
Yay, Cephalic.
Cephalic Carnage, the metal band.
Some girls out there liked you, Mike.
What a joke.
You're hot.
Just came
Take
off
it
as
off.
UFO.
That's a foreshadow.
It's a foreshadow.
Because there you did. You took it off.
Woo!
Oh, hey, Dr. Mystery's here on the commentary. Here he is. No, he's not. Never
Back to the CD release party.
And this is great because the lights go off at the exact moment where the theatrics start.
Yeah, great.
I remember
That's kind
going.
of good though, because then it's all dark and like you can't really see what's going on.
I remember going to Albertsons an hour before the show and picking up a head of lettuce and salad dressing.
The
So
makings
John
for the
could
salad,
actually
but you
make
didn't even
salad.
get blue cheese. You got like Annie's or something.
I got Annie's
Annie's
garlic
Goddess.
vinaigrette, and it was the best salad dressing I've ever
Yeah,
had.
but what the name of the song is?
He didn't say blue cheese.
It was
He
just
said-
Annie's vinaigrette.
He says blue cheese and vinaigrette co-op salad. That was
It's
my fault.
organic and good.
I ate the salad backstage. It was good.
Oh, cholesterol or fat.
His performance was so brilliant.
Because it's
And the only camera angle that
vinaigrette.
survived was mine, which I
That was
thought
Teresa.
I was shooting
Teresa
third camera.
Vierspianska.
So everyone
Is
else
that the owner of
No.
lost this.
And who's the girl on the left?
Just cleared it, so
is
I
that-
took off the shaky
remember name.
Is that
far
Kendra?
away zoom
This is
shot.
that's
I think it's good
brilliant.
enough.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, that's a good piece of history you just said, Chip.
What is that?
I was in the balcony here, and was holding this camera, zoomed in all the way. There were 3 other people filming, and they all were
Who's
filming.
that?
This hippie in this dress, headbanging. It's just so odd.
There's this Brazilian girl named Kelly.
Kelly.
She was totally cool.
Miniature.
She was what?
Miniature.
Yeah, miniature woman.
How many times have you guys played this song with this full?
Twice. Or something.
San Francisco on the
I think
first
3
show of
times,
the
actually. There was one at the
Kendra.
Art and Wine Festival.
Tell us about Kendra.
What was that hand signal you just made? Kendra, Kelly, and
Oh, yeah.
who else was born?
Oh, you're talking about the girls that came out of there?
Oh, I was talking about when you actually cut up.
Oh, cut up the salad.
Wine
Oh, it's
Festival,
happened. Art and
the
Wine
Catalyst,
Festival.
and what's Gluten.
And didn't it happen in New York with Will on the tour I went on?
Maybe.
Oh, you guys don't even know. It all
Here it
links
comes.
together.
Was it on
Look how white that
4/13/01?
I actually don't remember the
Pretty
date.
clear to me.
It was the best dressing ever. I ate it with her backstage.
Where's
It
the
was
pizza?
good. Yeah, do you order pizza,
Be a
Mark?
pizza night, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
We still have 45 minutes left in this video. Should we call it?
Oh man.
We should call
I
Dominic.
think there's like
Break out the speed.
45
20 minutes
great.
or something.
Truckers love it.
Truckers like.
I was actually on this past tour to Texas. I stopped at a truck stop, and I saw a trucker buy Truckers Love It.
That's fantastic.
And how he was like, "I'll take some Truckers."
Was it like? was it like National Geographic?
There's the store.
This was an actual trucker
Buying
buying
Truckers
Truckers
one
Love
of
It.
many stores.
It's
That
a
was a
speed,
good one.
over-the-counter speed.
Donna's deer story.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 pairs of sunglasses.
Apple.
I'll never find that. Oh, I'm so funny.
Oh, God.
Deer storage.
Gas $1.43
Down
years
us.
ago.
He pulled out his lavender lotion, and all of a sudden,
Oh, don't worry. Those times once we conquer Iraq. This time, those $1.43
Yeah, back
will
in the
be
day.
back. Yeah.
That's a thing of the past.
Those were.
I mean, wait. It is a thing.
on the deck with a tasty frozen drink.
Who is
Dick
that
Lincoln.
guy?
It's Dick.
It's Dick.
Is he on the message
It's
board?
Abe Lincoln.
That's Abe Lincoln?
Yeah.
No way.
You never knew that?
I don't know if
No.
we're not supposed to
Like
say
Harry
that
Lama,
that's
let
who
it
he
out.
is.
Harry Lama.
Dick is Abe Lincoln.
Wow.
Yeah, if you ever feel like
Beginning of the two
you
sides
ever feel
colliding
like you
here.
haven't seen enough Fox News or CBS News,
Guys,
you
guys.
Let's get back to the commentary. People are waiting for information.
Although,
No one is gonna make it this far.
yeah, no one.
If you make it this far,
You get a prize. Call
mail
us.
in, call us. Call me at 831-454-0553. Call me up if you're the first person to call. We'll give you a free CD.
Woo! Whoa, buddy.
CDR. We'll give you a free CDR.
You can give me your copy.
of me farting.
Should do patent that one.
No,
We'll give you some free live shows.
Yeah,
We
free
download
songs.
off of
What song
the,
is this?
Oh, it's Trials and Tribulations of Party for Luck.
So, what's the history behind this song, Tim?
Tim wrote this entire song. Nope, I know. Should we set
Trying
up
to
the
wake
drum
you guys
set
up.
for Dave to play along?
I was trying to wake him up.
Well, okay, I'll tell the story in my own fanatic way that I heard it. It was John lived next to the driveway, and people used to park on the other lawn, and
Lived next to a driveway.
then these people started to fly, and then the aliens came down, and then God came back, and Jesus was resurrected.
Alright, guys.
I'm not telling the story.
I'm not kidding this time.
Oh man.
I think it's just because the band used to park on the front lawn.
Just a few minutes left.
And they were doing the winding street, which means we weren't gonna be able to park on front lawn.
The Jamminator.
We still
We
can.
still could.
Tell us about the Jamminator.
Not as well.
Joey's car was out
This is
until we left.
This is actually a Frederick Thornton homage, played pretty badly, but
This was actually my one part in this movie
I
of
played it
the
right,
editing.
if you watch my hand.
yeah, I think you did a lot better job than I did. But I had 2 parts to memorize.
Yeah, all I do is go da-da, 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 da-da,
You got a nail in your front yard on my tire.
Remember when we pushed
Driving down the
Joey's
highway.
car?
That was the
That was like kind of a
Kind of
junior
jerk.
high vibe, you know?
yeah. Frank.
It was just sitting on the lawn for what, like?
We pushed it around the corner to try to tell him it got stolen.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Estradasphere fan or two. Who
I'm
got
not
this
gonna
far.
stay.
Have fun.
See you, Tim.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Tim
Tim.
by Chip Yamada and David Murray and Mark Thornton, James Vergon
That's right.
and Steve.
Reysen.
The taper.
Steve, the taper, and Mr. Michael Seifert.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, now that Timba is
We
gone,
didn't
let's
need
talk
to.
about.
We didn't need him anyway.
How about Farrah?
Every time he touched the trumpet,
Should we do another commentary from the beginning without Timba?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
for continuity.
We just talk about Timba.
well, actually, in most commentaries, they just have people coming in and out, cameos.
Yeah.
And then people talking about other commentaries.
This is
like
actually
we're
this is
doing
a
now.
spot
Yeah.
here. Definitely a Mono Man classic.
Oh yeah,
I decided to actually play along with Mono Man and not finish the song.
That was actually the case numerous times, even when he wasn't there.
was that one of the first jams ever in Estradasphere?
I didn't know he could play the guitar.
Oh yeah,
This was a surprise when I saw
and
this.
he can also take guitars and play them at parties and then leave them there.
It's DJ Abominable.
I think Joey was into Meshuggah too. I think he had that in him. He liked to play in weird spots.
What I liked about Nye was at every show she gave the devil sign.
Well, who doesn't?
Well, she was a death metal cheerleader.
Oh, this is. I
good
forgot
point.
about this.
This is the downfall of Mono Man.
Really was.
This took a while to get Joey to do this.
What?
I think it was because he was done with Mono Man, and we still wanted him to do this thing.
That toilet's.
911.
And so we all got evicted from this house.
While on tour. Or I didn't live there, but you guys did.
Yeah, while on tour.
There's crazy stories about that night where you found out you were evicted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do there, Steve?
Me and the people that were there were all kind of drinking. Then we opened the mail and found out we were evicted and spray painted the kitchen with.
That's old news.
That is old news. Everybody knows about that. Never mind.
The album, that's understood,
Look
was
at
recorded
Joey.
in this house.
Look at the emotion. I kicked a hole in the wall, and the day that we were moving out, Jason said, "Oh, let's get our deposit back." And then I had to fix the hole in the wall.
This is pretty
I fixed it with porno magazines. I stuffed the pornos in there, and then I put plaster over it. So if anyone ever if anyone ever kicks a hole in the wall in the place where I fixed it, they'll find porno.
That was the
It's
Joey
his
section.
secret treasure.
Still in there.
Tim's
It's still in
little
there.
That's
section.
great.
I think this was a sort of a premonition in a sense.
What?
It was. It totally was foreshadowing.
You can see the look in Tim's face. You knew something's going on.
See this field storm on the horizon.
Something's going down.
Yeah, he
And there was a
almost had
storm.
Literally.
It's so
He
hot
almost
of
had to
it.
stop the car just to listen.
Great pony.
I really like this part of the video myself.
Nice audio collage.
We
This
edited
look,
this part
the
over
look.
about 5 or 6 times because
And we wanted the
erased.
look. We wanted the look.
So we mastered it.
Just definitely check out this look that Greg gives right here.
Jamie's
Oh,
uncle.
is it some,
Oh, it comes up.
Little whore who broke my heart
He still does this poetry.
That same poem.
This poem, yeah.
Should get him to
3 or
go
4
down
years
to
later.
Greg Eight.
We went to his yoga studio.
flavored ice water through your veins. Caressing your heart.
We did a little catching up with Greg. Here's the look. Oh man,
utter disgust.
feeling it.
That your poisoned uterus doesn't come tumbling down out of
This
your
was hard for some people, I think, to
canal
take.
and land on the filthy city sidewalk with a resounding thud.
A little easier to take with
Whatever happened to him?
And sprout a spider
Well, we just did a little thing.
We recently interviewed him for some other thing.
He's still dating yoga students.
Whatever happened to Naya?
For the DVD, there's actually shot footage from the parade, and Greg is there taking a sign-up list, making a roster for all women yoga at the CD release party.
The sooner you jump into a box, you miserable little bitch,
Joey.
the sooner the men of California will be able to breathe fresh air. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So, he's a good actor.
What do you mean actor?
I mean, like, he did some movies.
I recognize this song. It's written by Koji Kondo.
Oh, how'd you get the rights to perform that?
Well, technically, according to James Ball, anyone has the rights to perform. I don't know.
James Ball.
Oh, it's a parody. You guys are making fun of it.
Where was this? This was in Boston.
Oh.
I think I
This is the part
shaved.
where he
I shaved,
takes
and
a
this is where I
lot of
took
toilet.
George's razor.
In this bathroom?
Yeah, his
You should get-
Mach 3, Mach 4.
Unfortunately, his ruse goes awry when it runs out of toilet paper prematurely.
Alright, George used it.
But rest assured, George will attract our attention.
This is when the Mach 3 just came out, actually.
Was it? Oh, it conforms to your face.
This
For
DVD is
smoother,
brought to you by
softer shit.
Gillette, by the way.
Well, you only had
Placebo
one
fall.
stroke, and it was definitely gone. You never had to go back over it.
Never. Never again in your life.
It's like
2 days,
electrolysis.
Yeah.
Takes it all out for at least a year.
What song is this again?
Super Mario Bros.
Oh, Zelda. Oh, it's that.
Nice. That was,
Open that window.
that was great, Tim. Thanks.
Is this on?
We're going underground now, guys.
Is this a Neo Geo game?
Oh, it's for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Dave.
And if you're far, you call 420. It's 831-420-0502. I'll send you a
Call
sign.
that.
Call that. It asks for Steve, and I'll come up and tell you we don't live here anymore.
Yeah. If Steven's not home, ask to speak to anyone else.
And whoever the resident is, say you know who they are, and you must speak to them immediately, and it's a matter of urgency, and then everything will be okay.
So this is Legend of Zelda.
This is the end of the video.
This music was also written by Koji Kondo.
Really?
He was a pioneer of video game
Mark
music.
knows everything, doesn't he?
Wow.
I first saw Estradasphere play this at the Java House.
This is your
And I was-
backyard again?
I was happy.
Yeah,
Me too. We're probably at the
because,
same show.
You know, I played Zelda, and
I played Zelda.
really
too.
brought me back to hear
I think there was I remember
Felt
a
like
really
a
good
group of
epic time we played at the
friends
Java
that-
House once.
come back.
I
after 10
missed the
years.
Java House.
Me too.
I've
Well, it's
played it
back
all the
again,
time.
but they need a stage.
Where are they gonna put it?
Where are they gonna put it? They're gonna put it right where that piano is. You know, like,
They're referring to the Java House at 120 Union.
Wait, what's going
in
on here,
Santa
Tim?
Cruz, California.
What's going on?
It's right. It's called.
A local
I think you're doing
oh, this
Bob
was
in
at
the ass.
Porter
You're
College.
writing Bob.
What?
Porter College. There's like
pretending to.
150
Bob
students
trying to
watching.
get up on
them.
stage.
I was just trying to make his dreams come true for a minute.
My dreams came true when I got to play with Estradasphere at the Java
That's
House.
my illegal footage of
Alright.
Burning Man.
At your backyard.
No, that's our backyard. We built
I
all
was on
that.
the bike that got stolen.
We built this city on rock.
We built the city. Oh, you just said
That's me.
Yeah, it's not you.
Good job, Steve.
Thanks.
Before
That's
Randy
David
broke my
Poe's
nose.
answer.
Yeah.
Does his hair while he's joking.
Yeah.
He broke your nose?
He hit me in the face with a bottle. Just after that show at the green stage where you guys were playing Livia Loca. Randy
Don't
came out
forget-
to, and he was so happy, and he
No way. You
Bob.
broke your nose?
well,
So
didn't,
happy that he broke your nose.
it didn't
Look at
really
Bob.
break.
They're really
But
teasing
I
him here.
swelled up
Yeah,
and
it's
bloody.
Whoa.
Look at that hair.
I'm glad I broke his
Stratosphere
wind
did the
chime.
music
somebody
for
stole my
one of his
tobacco
he did a
utensil
play. And I
also.
did his
Oh
music.
no.
Man.
I got worked. And then when
There
I
I
came out,
am.
Word.
There I am.
Oh,
Cock.
What were you doing? It was
Sex slave for rent. That's what
sex
it said.
slave
Sex
for
slave
rent.
for rent.
Did you
I
guys
wish you
rent
got a
it
couple
at all?
bites there. But
No, I got nothing.
Oh, that.
Oh, look at that. That's a giant
that
ass.
spot.
In
We
your
gotta play that
backyard.
song. I think I left even before we did the show.
Well,
I'm done to play the part.
Yeah, so please, just keep my drums, just play it.
Why'd you hate Burning Man so much, Dave?
I think it's the techno mostly, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. It is hard to sleep.
oh, they
Otherwise,
banned
it's not that bad, I
techno
mean.
now.
What?
it is difficult being around some hundreds of people that just want to hear the same boom, boom, boom from every fourth
They're all
track.
phased.
All
It's just
night.
Yeah, they phase in and out.
I'd really like to start a militant anti-techno group at Burning Man.
We should create a device that
Whoa.
can somehow
Did you get
destroy
Guerrilla
the
warfare, yeah, like
No, this is a
it will
center
just
camera.
mute all
destroy
of it.
generators and
There's an effect.
And play
It was almost
Baccarat
like a Star
music
Wars.
instead.
Turn it into progressive death metal.
Maybe there's a certain type of white noise we can blast that will silence all the techno.
Or we just go kill him. Or beat him up.
It's nice.
I'm in there somewhere.
What?
There
Oh,
I
that's
am. You see me?
Palookaville.
We'll chemtrail them. So
Oh,
that
look,
they
it's
stay
a-
you
so-
back.
There's Hippie Nick from the trailer park at UCSC.
what happened to that guy?
Oh, he's still at UCSC. I see him
I
very
never
often.
see him.
Oh, I see him all the time.
Tell him I still want to get that barbershop music.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
shirt on my wig, too.
I'll tell him.
Nice.
Isaac the Fire Dancer pretty much kicks ass.
How about this? Do you guys have day jobs? Does any? Do you guys? Who here has a day job?
I do.
So name them off. Tim.
That guy, look at that guy. The
There he
guy
is,
on the
that's-
right.
Oh, that's
He's
Hippie Nick.
awesome.
Oh, that's that. He's David Podan's.
Peter.
Yeah,
Peter
Pete.
Andy.
They're doing that circus thing coming up. Are you
The
gonna go?
Dusty Circus.
Are they
Yeah.
in town?
Yeah, they're in
The
town.
look again.
Oh, cool.
The look again. Nice.
The same one.
I never noticed that.
We wanted you to do more than that, but
Me?
Oh,
yeah,
this is
here
great.
it comes.
There's my second shot of the
Yeah.
Road boy.
Mike
That- the
says it
picture-
all, and he wraps it up.
That's actually from the porno that I was in. That's me coming right there.
Nice.
Everyone makes up.
Oh, what's that guy's name?
There's Dick.
Dick.
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, he's on the board. We miss him.
Look him up.
Now it gets real sweet and sentimental. What's this song about?
It's about Saturdays and Sundays where days of our lives aren't on. It's a lament.
The days without days.
The days without days.
Oh.
When Monday, you look forward to Monday.
Or the days on tour.
Monday morning.
Can't catch it.
Yeah, it's any day without days.
Which is every day now, right?
Ooh,
An
here it
early
is.
mix of this song.
This is
an
where
early
Mari
mix,
did
yeah?
some photo shoots for the Buck Fever album.
That's right.
This isn't the mix of the album?
This is actually up at UCSC.
was a pre-release.
Which is
University Santa Cruz,
It's a little
California.
different.
yeah,
Is it?
University of California, Santa Cruz.
Yeah, there were hippies actually protesting this out.
Oh, there
outside the
were
line
not.
of,
There's some hippies that
When you're
There
doing
you
this?
guys are.
no,
Chip
there's some
and Dave.
hippies that smoke pot out in the woods there, and they walked by us, and they were all paranoid about what are these people doing.
This is on the UCSC campus, right? And I was
Yeah.
editing
That's a
in
good shot.
Porter illegally while they were doing this.
Pretty well hidden.
I
And
mean,
you
it
guys
was
spelled
for
my
a
name
class.
wrong in this, and I'm gonna have to sue you now.
Really?
Steve Reysen.
It's actually with a PH. And that's why I introduce myself to people now. I say, hello, I'm Stephen with a PH.
But if you say Steve,
Yeah.
if you're gonna
Like,
spell
you got
Steve,
my name
you don't
right.
spell Steve with a PH. I mean, you don't. I mean, once if you
Bro, that would just be the Steph.
no, it just no,
with the
yeah,
F.
step. Oh, this is step. Hello, I'm.
Good look. That was a woman getter right there.
I'll do it.
You guys had to pretend to
There's a
have.
sexy broad in black here.
This was very Lord of the Rings. They actually CG'd in all the deer.
Yeah, that took 2 years. The album they made in 1 week.
Oh yeah, the
my deer.
Use some of these same shots and something
Did
else.
Who
we
shot
see
it
that?
first?
Did we see that somewhere? Oh, we saw a picture of that.
You had that
That was in that
video.
video I had.
Yeah.
Really fought over it.
So this ending was
We were pretty
foreshadowing
good
the new
actors,
CD. That was the point of it. Right. Oh,
This
it's
is
just
where
gonna be
they're
behind the
going
scenes.
next, yeah.
Never mind.
They've made it through the tour.
I used like all the same
What we learned from the tour.
Oh look, my brother got in there. Pete
Actually, that's
Reysen.
where
Mac
that came
41.
from. Yeah, it
Hey,
was
that's
Mac
my
41.
name. My name's on there.
So was
Did you
mine.
spell it right? Thornton.
No,
Hey,
yeah,
John is describing
unlike
how
in
big
It's
my penis
Understood.
Oh,
Oh,
your
is it
penis is,
Thornton?
you know, so big.
That's alright. I forgive you guys.
That was my fault.
Yeah, we
No,
got some,
no.
Oh, we got Lamar here.
outtakes here.
Can't go yet.
Oh, this used to be in it, right?
I think George rapped this at one point.
This used to be in the body.
No.
Never? No, it was.
No, nothing has changed.
You guys never put me on the list for the subset show.
are.
And
I'm 100% positive it went from.
This is the original.
Cymatics.
Cymatic. This stuff's
The
incredible,
proof
really.
that audio vibrations.
goodbye,
Creative
everyone.
form.
Look at that prog rock.
Enthusiasm.
Every show you guys did that.
I think we had to do this, right, Tim? Just to stay alive.
Yeah, it was propaganda.
Propaganda.
I want Estradasphere to be the biggest band in the world, so you will come
You just can't talk over Joey.
and
You
I will
can't.
give you
He's the
all
man.
Is this the end? Bye, everyone.
And when we got evicted, we filled a whole big, long garbage can full of all the shit, and that went with it.
Thanks
Because it
for
was in the
listening.
backyard.
Probably
We love
Jason's
you.
best
Goodbye.
moment ever.
Jason's on top of Bob right now.
Yeah, Bob the halfway is underneath Jason. Oh, it's
Bye.
over. Bye.
Late.
Bye.
Folks.